Hey, good
Hey,
evening. Welcome
good
to
evening.
now. All right.
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
Yes. Okay.
All
That's
right, that's
okay.
good to know. Okay, let me introduce my name to you. I am
Yes.
Rexy. How about your name?
Alexi, nice to meet you, Alexi. My name is June. June.
June.
Yes.
Wow, that's a very nice name. Nice to meet you,
Oh, really?
June,
Nice to meet you
and welcome to
too.
my class. How are
Yes.
you?
Yeah, fine today. And we had a great meet at home today.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Thank you.
How was work, by the way?
How was work? Work?
Yeah, yeah. Are you working or?
Yes. Working,
All right.
office working today.
Oh, how
Usually.
was it?
How was it?
Yeah.
Sorry, how was it? What meaning?
How
How was?
was it? How is it? How was it?
Work? My
Yeah,
work?
yeah.
Repair copy machine.
Uh,
Do you know copy machine?
like, yeah, I know it. Like, you're a repairman?
Yes, repair man.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing job.
Really?
Wow. I think you're good at fixing things. Amazing.
uh, Thank you. Yes, yes. I'm
Thank you so
good.
much for that.
I'm good at fixing man.
Fixing. All right, I
Fixing, yeah.
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank
I
you.
truly agree with that. All right, so here I love your request, by the way.
Thank you for
You are
reading.
doing some YouTube.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. Oh,
Man, you will upload it soon. Wow. That's
yes.
amazing.
Really?
Your English learning journey
Yes,
would
yes.
be a great title for that.
Yes.
All right, just kidding. All right,
Yeah.
but thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for coming in my class. And
Yes.
I do believe that you're choosing pronunciation advanced 5. Is
Okay.
this correct?
Sorry. Upload YouTube. Okay.
Sure.
Thank
It's
you.
okay. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you
It would
for
be my
answering.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so here I can see that you are choosing a
Yes.
pronunciation advanced 5.
Yes.
Now, are you
Advanced
ready for the
5.
lesson?
Yes. It's correct.
Okay. So, is my speaking speed okay for you?
Yeah. Could
Is
you?
it fast,
Yeah.
slow, or medium? Would you like some medium
Could
pace?
you speak a little slowly, please?
Slower.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Okay.
Yes.
So I think let's gonna start the lesson.
Yes.
So our lesson is all about pronunciation advanced 5.
Yes.
This is entitled Jokes About Life. Okay.
Jokes about
So here,
life.
yeah. Okay,
Yes.
one more time. Jokes about life.
Jokes about life.
Excellent. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
here, let's start the lesson with some revision. Okay. So
Yes.
let's review the previous lesson.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And please read a paragraph with emotions. And after you read, I'll type what to fix about your pronunciation,
Yes.
accent, intonations, or linking sounds. Okay, you may start now.
Okay. Notice to all employees. As we enter the cold and flu season, the management wants to remind our employees to wash their hands after using the restroom and before returning to work. This is especially important for cooks, waiters, and waitresses. As most of you are aware, germs, viruses, and bacteria are spread mainly through hand contact. So hygiene and cleanliness should be a main priority. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much for reading the article.
Thank you
You know, I
for
only
listening.
have one concern, one word, okay?
Yes, okay.
Is that okay?
Please tell me.
All right, so, okay, can you pronounce this word first?
Waitresses.
One more time. Waitresses.
Waitresses.
One more time.
Waitresses.
That's better. Okay, that's my only concern, and it's now perfect. Okay.
Thank
so
you.
now, just that is a job well done. So now let's continue to
Yes.
the next. Okay.
Yes.
So here, let's start the lesson with the first challenge,
Yes.
and let's read the paragraph. Now
Okay.
this time, Please read out the paragraph below, and after you finished, I'll correct your mistake. Okay. please.
Okay. Jokes about life. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake. Okay, rattlesnake. I'll go into town for a doctor. The other says he runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby. I can't leave. The doctor says, but here's what to do. Take a knife, cut a little X where the bite is, suck out the poison and spit it on the ground. The guy runs back to his friend, who is in agony. What did the doctor say? The victim asks his friend Lipius. He says you are going to die.
All right. Thank you so much for that. It's amazing. Amazing paragraph, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I see.
Okay. So this time, I think we need to talk about some words. Okay.
Yes.
Like we need to improve some words. Okay. So first of all, let's have the word rattlesnake. Okay.
Rattlesnake.
I think there's a difference between the pronunciation of L and an R, and I do believe that it's hard for you to do that. I know. Okay, so R. Can you pronounce? Pronounce the sound of R? Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
That's better. One more time. Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
That's perfect.
Okay. You. Rattlesnake.
All right. Okay. That's my only concern so far, but there are words that we need to really to improve. Okay. So with that, let's have words and expressions. So you can look at it in the chat in the textbook.
Yes.
And I'll put it in the chat box as well. So now let's pronounce the words below together, and I want you to repeat after me twice. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's start with the first word. Woods.
Wood.
Okay, one more time. Woods.
Wood.
Okay, it sounds like a Z on the end part. Okay, woods.
Wood.
That's better.
Woods.
One more time. Let's proceed to the next. Okay,
yes.
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
One more time. Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
That's better. Okay, let's continue. Doctor.
Doctor.
One more time. Doctor.
Doctor.
Excellent. Says.
Says.
One more time. Says.
Says.
That's better. Let's continue. Poison.
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 Excellent. Let's continue. Agony.
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 Agony. Agony.
That's better. Okay, let's continue to the next. Rare end.
Rare end.
Okay, let's pronounce the sound of R. Rare end.
Rare end.
Perfect. One more time. Rare end.
Rare end.
Excellent. Okay.
Rare.
So now.
Rare. Okay.
Okay. So that's a job well done. Now this time let's proceed to the second challenge.
Yes.
Okay, so this time let's.
Sorry.
list-
Let me
okay.
ask a question. Okay.
Sure.
Any
question?
Says. Sorry.
Says.
Say. Sorry. Chat about.
Alright, sure.
Say.
Says, okay.
Not Y sounds. Says.
Okay. Yes, that's true. There's actually says, right?
Says.
Like says. There's a Y sound, but it's not too big. Like it's in the middle of E or something. Like E is more dominant than Y. Okay, so says.
Says.
Okay.
Says.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yes.
Okay, any other questions?
Okay.
No.
That's clear.
Okay, that's good.
Says.
All right, so now let's continue to the second challenge.
Yes.
And this time, let's listen some example audio and then practice them one by one, the sentences. Okay. So now, I'll correct your pronunciation and accent, intonations, and linking sounds when you pronounce the sentences. Okay, let's now proceed to the first sentence. Please listen carefully. Start now.
Okay.
Jokes about life.
Jokes about life.
Excellent. Okay, no problem for that. Let's continue to the next second sentence.
Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Wow. Two campers are hiking in the wood. In the wood. When one is
Woods.
wood.
Okay, the sound, the Z sound at the bottom part. Okay, woods
Wood.
in the end part, in the ending part. Yeah,
Wood.
woods.
Wood.
That better. That's better. Okay,
Wood.
continue.
Yeah. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Okay, so let me check some words. Actually, this is beaten. Okay,
Beaten.
beaten. Okay.
Beaten.
All right. So I want you to repeat after me. Please listen.
Yes.
Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
And by two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Okay, let's make it faster. Okay, but we need to improve the word of the pronunciation of woods.
Woods. Woods.
Okay, that's better. One more time. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Okay, that's good. But I think your bitten is like it's soft. So it needs to be hard, like the B, bitten, not bitten. Okay,
bitten.
beaten. Okay, prolong the I sound. Okay, bitten.
Yes.
Okay, that's better. Okay, one more time, please.
Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Okay, one more time. I wanted to do it one last time.
Okay. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake.
Very good.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You got it? Okay,
Yeah,
now
I
let's
got
continue
it.
to the
Thank
third
you.
sentence. Okay, let's listen to the audio first.
I'll go into town for a doctor, the other says.
I'll go into town for a doctor, the other says. The other
Says.
says.
All right, one more time. I'll go into town for a doctor. The other says.
I'll go into town for a doctor, the other says.
That's good. Very
thank
good.
you.
Okay. So now let's continue to the fourth sentence.
Yes.
Okay, I'll play it now.
He runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby.
He runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby.
Okay, delivering.
Delivering.
Very good. Okay, so one more time, let's practice it together. He runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby.
He runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby.
Very good. You
Oh,
got it.
thank you.
Okay, so now let's continue to the next. I'll
Yes.
play the audio first.
I can't leave, the doctor says, but here's what to do.
He can't leave, the doctor says, but here's what to do. What to do?
Okay, that is I can't leave. Okay,
I can't.
I can't. Okay.
I can't leave. I can't
Okay,
leave,
one
the
more time.
doctor says, but here's what to do.
Okay, that's good. Very good. Now let's continue to the next.
Yes.
The sixth sentence.
Take a knife,
Take a knife.
cut a little X where the bite is, suck out the poison, and spit it on the ground.
Split it on the ground. Take a knife, cut a little X where the bite is, suck out the poison and spit it on the ground.
All right, one more time. Take a knife,
Take a knife,
cut a little
cut a
X
little X
where the bite
where
is,
the bite is,
suck out the poison,
suck out the
and
poison,
spit it
and
on the
spit-
ground. Okay.
spit it on the ground. Okay. Take a knife, cut a little X where the bite is, suck out the poison and spit it on the ground.
That's good. Very
Thank
good.
you,
Okay, now
thank
let's
you.
continue to the next sentence.
The guy runs back to his friend, who is in agony.
The guy runs back to his friend, who is in agony.
Agony.
Who is in agony?
Okay, one more time. The guy runs back to his friend who is in agony.
Okay. The guy runs back to his friends, who is in agony.
Very good.
Oh,
Okay, now
thank
let's
you.
continue to the next.
Yeah.
What did the doctor say? The victim asks.
What did the doctor say? The
Say, okay?
victim. The victim
The
asks.
victim.
The victim
asks.
asks.
Okay, one more time. What did the doctor say? The victim asked.
Victim. What did the doctor say? The victim asks.
Very good.
Oh,
Okay, now
thank
let's
you.
continue to the last sentence. I'll play it now.
His friend replies, he says you're going to die.
His friends replies.
His friend. Okay.
His friend replies. He says you are going to die.
He says.
He says you are
Okay,
going
one more
to
time.
die.
One more time, please.
Okay. His friend replies. He says you are going to die.
Very good.
Oh,
Okay, you got
thank
it?
you.
So now we're done with every sentence. Now this time,
Yes.
let's proceed to the third challenge. So
Okay.
here, we will listen to an example audio first and read the whole paragraph. After that, I'll correct your linking sounds.
Yes.
And now, please listen carefully. It starts
Okay.
now.
Yes.
Jokes about life. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake. I'll go into town for a doctor, the other says. He runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby. I can't leave, the doctor says, but here's what to do. Take a knife, cut a little X where the bite is, suck out the poison, and spit it on the ground. The guy runs back to his friend, who is in agony. What did the doctor say? The victim asks. His friend replies, he says you're going to die.
All right. So that is the audio. Now this time I want you to read the paragraph. Okay, please read.
Okay. Jokes about life. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake. I'll go into town for a doctor. The other says he runs 10 million. He runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby. I can't leave, the doctor says, but here's what to do. Take a knife, cut a little X where the bite is, suck out the poison and spit it on the ground. The guy runs back to his friends, who is in agony. What did the doctor say? The victim asks. His friend replies, he says you are going to die.
All right. Thank you so much for that.
You.
Okay, so that's a very good reading. Now this time, let's check some of the most important linking sounds for this paragraph. Okay. So let's start with the first one. This is the first one. Please check the chat box. Okay. Okay. So this is wa-niz.
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 One more time.
wa-niz.
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 Okay. Okay, very good.
When one is bitten. When one
Yeah,
is bitten.
one is bitten.
One is bitten. Thank you.
Bitten.
Bitten. Bitten.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's proceed to the next. Teka.
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 Okay, teka. That is the pronunciation of the word. Okay.
Yes.
So now this time, let's
Take a
continue
knife.
to the next. Twiz.
Twiz. Twiz.
Twiz.
Twiz. Twiz. Not
Okay.
H sounds.
Not H sound. Twiz.
Twiz.
Twiz friend. Who is in agony. Okay, that's it. All right, so
back to his friend. Back to his
friend.
Back to his friend. Wow. Friend.
Okay. So now this time let's proceed to the next one. Now this time this is the dropping. The H is dropping. For example, okay, delivering a.
Delivering a.
Nga. Delivering a.
Delivering a.
Delivering a baby.
Delivering a baby.
Yes.
Oh, thank
okay,
you.
that is
Delivering a
the
baby.
linking sound.
Yes.
Okay, now let's continue to the next. All right, so I'll put it in the chat box. This is the word. su-ckout.
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 One more time. su-ckout.
su-ckout.
Very good. Okay, let's continue to the next. bi-diz.
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 Excellent. Okay,
Thank
now
you.
this time, let's proceed to the next. I do believe this is the time when we want to improve the sentence. Okay, so this is the word. Spirit. Spirit.
Spirit. Spirit. Wow.
Spirit.
Spirit.
Spirit on the ground.
Spirit on the ground.
Very good. Okay,
Spirit
now
on
this
the
time,
ground.
okay.
Okay.
This time, let's proceed to the next. In agony.
In agony.
In agony.
In agony.
Who is in? Who is in agony?
Who is in agony? Who is in
Okay.
agony?
Who is in? Who is in agony?
Who is in agony?
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So now I think you're ready to read again the sentence,
Yes.
the paragraph using the linking sound. So
Yeah.
I want you to read it,
Oh,
please.
thank you. Jokes about life. Two campers are hiking in the woods when one is bitten on the rear end by a rattlesnake. I'll go into town for a doctor. The other say he runs 10.
Says.
The other says, he runs 10 miles to a small town and finds the town's only doctor, who is delivering a baby. I can't leave, the doctor says, but here's what to do. Take a knife, cut a little X where the bi-diz. Suck out the poison and spit it on the ground. The guy runs back to his friend.
All right, let me interrupt you for a moment. I think we don't have enough time. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'll see you next time. Let's finish this one, okay?
Bye.
Have a good night.